Welcome everyone to another video of Views from the Stands. Your host is here, and we're going to be doing a Dodgers talk today for uh, today's content, guys. And I'm very excited to talk about my team, the Doyers, and what happened this past weekend. Great sweep, which we'll discuss in detail, and then we're going to share again the standings, and then just kind of highlight some things happening in May and. Yeah, excited to talk about it. So let's get into it. So we start the first game here against the Braves at home. Great series matchup here. Pretty much the top two teams in the NL, and we win 4-3 in extras. And really, it's kudos to this guy right here, Andy Podges. He is the winner, the game winner, and he's the man that gets the job done to secure that win. But again, shout out to the Braves. I mean, we were cruising this game 2-1. They get a run in the eighth. They get a run in the top of the 10th. They put pressure on us. We get the run in though in the bottom of the 10th, and then secure the win in the bottom of the bottom. We get the run in the bottom of the 10th, secure the win in the bottom 11th. So yeah, great performance from both starters. Charlie Morton went 6 strong. Gavin Stone went 6 strong. You know, can't ask for more for any starter in the league. And obviously, if you want to ask for more, you want them to continue in that length. Obviously, going to Saturday with 2 matchups here: Tyler Glasnow versus Bryce Elder. Bryce Elder has been pretty phenomenal, honestly, prior to this start, and we win 11-2. Kudos to Tyler Glasnow for going 7 strong, 10 Ks, 1 walk, only 5 hits. And, we get Bryce Elder early. He only throws 3 in the third. Max Muncy, hats off to him. 3 homer game for him. Ohtani gets the franchise leader for a Japanese born player for most home runs. He beats his manager, Dave Roberts, and gives him a toy car. Maybe if the Dodgers do win the World Series, he has said potentially he would give him a real car. We'll see. But there's kind of obviously the joke going around the locker room about how Ohtani gifted Joe Kelly's wife, I believe, a Porsche or some type of car for the number change. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff. What a kind man, to be honest, man, giving somebody a real car like that. That's really cool. But after he gets he's the home run leader for the Dodgers by a Japanese born player. What can you do more to up that, basically, right? Yeah, you go 4 for 4, you secure the sweep, and the Dodgers win 5-1 against the Braves. Another great performance by James Paxton. He goes 6 and a third or 2/3, and then Max Fried shouts to him. He went 7 strong still, even though he gave him more runs. He kind of let his bullpen, rest, which is what you want for the last game. You want to have some players rest as you go into that new series. So, we're rolling. The Dodgers are rolling. We get the sweep over the Braves. We are now 23-13. We are 5.5 back from the second team, who are the Padres. Arizona is the third, San Fran, and then Colorado rounds out the entire standings. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't see this shrinking in this month or the next 2 months. I really have a good feeling this team is going to excel in this summer, and we're going to be winning a lot of ball games here, guys. A lot of ball games. So what's upcoming in the month of May, in particular, is, for starters, Walker Buehler is going to be pitching against the Marlins on the May 6th, Monday. He is coming back from Tommy John. So with that, I don't believe, as we're recording this, okay, don't believe the Dodgers have made a decision on moving a pitcher down or putting someone on the IL to make room. I believe we have 27 people right now, and the number is 26. You only allow 26 players on the MLB roster. So my guess is that we're going to move someone obviously in the bullpen. Maybe Grove. Grove is an option. JP is an option. Gus, and maybe this and Dable Chrismat. Those are probably the four options on who's going to be sent down potentially to officially create space for Walker Buehler. But he is officially starting again. We're just awaiting the official word on who's going to be moving down. So just a heads up there. I'm sure you'll find out as you're actually watching this later on. But yeah, guys, we got Miami series, San Fran series, San Diego series, and then Cincinnati series. I'm excited about the Cincinnati series, but after Miami, I honestly I expect to sweep there. Got two division series there, and then it's going to be fun to we're going to see a couple Cincinnati matchups, New York matchups, Pittsburgh. So it looks like we're starting to get into the NL Central matchups and AL Central matchups as well, which will go into June as I'm kind of just continuing to scrolling down is what I'm looking at. So exciting stuff, guys, and kind of like as you can see, this is why I've been kind of saying I feel like the teams are this team is going to go up. I mean, this the scheduling ain't too crazy in my opinion. So keep a lookout for that. Obviously, we'll keep doing some Dodgers talks. But lastly, guys, before we head out here, real quick, if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't liked the video, go do those things, please. Go share. Helps me, helps you. And hey, let's continue this journey. So lastly, guys, just want to kind of highlight where we're at in some of the stats in terms of some of the players. So, I mean, what can you expect more? Otani's obviously killing it, 10 home runs, OPS of 111, 364 average, slugging of 685. Max Muncy's been 262, but his OPS is 920, slugging is a 551. Teoscar, he's been okay, I would say. Strikeouts are high, obviously, but he's batting 252 with the 788 OPS. You obviously probably want that more in the 800s, 900s with him, with type of player he is. But at the end of the day, man, he is killing against those lefties, and I think that's really what I want to see more in the future, in which we'll definitely get. We'll dive into it more, obviously. But he's a killer against the Dodgers. He's just a great locker room guy, man. Everyone you can tell loves him. And you know what can you say? Mookie's doing his thing as always. 352, 1,000 OPS. Podges, like I said, 319 earlier. Will Smith, my dude, 347. I mean, this dude's I love Will Smith. Dude's a beast, man. Freddie, he's kind of been on a little bit of a slump. I mean, given the start he had, he's batting 293, was very respectable, 840 OPS. Slugging's about 429. He's definitely making adjustments. He's played great this Brave series, so I expect him to kind of pick it up more. But the guys I really want to talk about is the bottom of the people, man, and it's the James Outmans, the Miguel Rojas, Kike Hernandez. We got the Austin Barnes when he steps in. Gavin Lux, Chris Taylor. I mean, out of all those names I've picked, Miguel Rojas has the highest average. He has the highest OPS at 777. So no disrespect to Miguel Rojas. I would expect Outman to be a little bit better. I expect a Gavin Lux to be a little bit better. I expect a Chris Taylor to be at least on par with him. A Kike Hernandez to at least be on par with him. And they're not. So, I mean, that is definitely my concern with the Dodgers right now. They obviously realize that from how they've been making adjustments. So, would not be surprised if we make some type of adjustment, change, move within the organization, outside the organization. It's too early to tell from the outside, but expect a Miguel Vargas. Excuse me. Sorry, to get called up. He's an infielder, outfielder, versatile, and no disrespect, but Chris Taylor, Gavin Lux, Kiki Hernandez, these guys need James Outman. They need to be a little worried, which I'm sure they were or are. They understand the business and the game of baseball. So, yeah. At the end of the day, though, I mean, this is great problem to have at this time, given the team where we're at. I mean, we are slugging it. Pitching wise, real quick before we bounce again, Glasnow's a 2.7, Yamamoto's a 2.91. Sorry, I'm trying to hear the haters real quick on my guy. He's nasty. His opponent's average is 225, whips a 109. I mean, his strikeouts to walk ratio is insane. Yeah, so I'm excited to see him. I tweet about him every time he pitches. Happy Yoshinobu Yamamoto Day. Oof, all right, that's a tough one. Yeah, always tweet that because he is a stud. Watched him once, spring training. I understand spring training, but just watching him go through his routine, watching him throw that 2 innings, that splitter is insane. That thing just drops, and I don't know how do you not swing at that. Gavin Stone, respectable 4 ERA. Alex, lefty reliever, 1.65. Bobby's on the shelf, but he's coming back 5.4. James, solid 3.06. I think, and don't want to get out in the tangent here, but just in my opinion, I think what the Dodgers need to do is just do a 6-man rotation when Bobby Miller comes back, and it will help Yamamoto. It'll help the other pitchers because they want to stay in routine. What's been happening is to keep Yamamoto on a routine, they've had to shuffle some people. And in my opinion, if you keep a 6-man, you have a higher chance of not shuffling as many people. People will be more on a routine, and you'll see better results. So that's my hope. That's my thought process, and hopefully that does translate. If it doesn't, it is what it is. They're professionals. They'll make adjustments, and we'll still get the same results in my opinion. All right, guys. Well, that's the Dodgers talk for today. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and peace.